Hello, everyone. My name is Ridmila Chaudhary, and I want to thank you all for joining me today. As a company owner, you already know how important occupational health is to your work environment. Today, I would like to present to you the summarized version of the Site and Hazard Analysis Report for one of the University of New England's office. During this short presentation, I'll be providing you with information on the site analysis that I performed, the hazard that I identified, and recommendation on how to mitigate some of the hazards. This particular uni office provides student support services. The office is located in Portland, Maine with an open floor concept. There are 60 full-time salaried employees working 8-hour shifts. It is a very desk-bound work where employees spend at least 5 hours a day at a computer station doing tasks like typing and around 1 to 2 hours of the day on the phone helping students or multitasking. The UNE office demographic is 40% male, 60% female, working in the office with an age range from 22 to 50. The level of education among employees are 45% college graduate and 55% achieved graduate level education. As of December of 2018, there has not been any Occupational Safety and Health Administration visits, and the UNE office does not have any safety committee on site. While reviewing the UNE office site information, we have identified over the past 10 years there has been 3 carpal tunnel syndrome cases reported, causing those staff to miss more than 5 days of work. It is minor because in 2016, 97 cases of carpal tunnel syndrome was reported in Maine by employers. Also, UNE has implemented ergonomically adjustable desks and chairs and standing workstations for their employees. Employees are also given at least one 30-minute rest break as required by Maine OSHA law. Now, we'll go over the top 3 hazards identified during the site and hazard analysis. The first hazard is the noise level due to the heating, ventilation, air condition system. In the UNE office, the HVAC unit would turn on variably throughout the workday, causing the noise level to go from 85 decibel to 80 decibel. 80 decibels sounds like having a vacuum cleaner running as close as 5 feet from you. The noise level does not go above the harmful level of 85 decibels stated by OSHA, but it can be considered a stressor. The excessive sound can cause damages to the ear, causing fatigue, hearing loss, ringing in the ear, and stress. The noise level fluctuating can affect concentration at work, causing employees discomfort. Now, the second hazard identified is the temperature fluctuation in the UNE office. The temperature at the UNE office was 77.9 degrees Fahrenheit, which is a little above the OSHA requirement of 68 to 76 degrees Fahrenheit. But the major problem is the direct draft from vents on employees throughout the day. The draft air blows cold air and can cause muscle strain, dry eyes, discomfort, and exposure to particles. It can also cause poor air circulation and stagnant conditions in the office. Now, the last and very important hazard is related to computer stations. The UNE office has ergonomically adjustable workstations, but if the employees are not trained on how to use the equipment, it can be a serious issue. The repetitive movement throughout the day, excessive use of computer, improperly adjusted monitors, chairs and desk heights, poor posture, desk-bound work for long period of time, repetitive and prolonged keyboarding movements, eye strains from screen glares, and awkward movements while multitasking can increase the risk of musculoskeletal disorder, carpal tunnel syndrome, tendonitis, trigger fingers, and as stated above. Now, furthermore, the UNE office had a light level of 480 lux from the overhead lights at the workstation, which is lower than the OSHA requirement of 50 lux. So the light level can cause eye strains and headaches from the glare or improper lighting. Now, based on the 3 top hazard analysis, I would recommend replacing or modifying the HVAC system by using cushioned carpet or minimizing the HVAC noise. I would also suggest using vent deflectors to prevent air from blowing directly onto staff, and it would evenly distribute the air throughout the providing personal protective equipment like headsets, mouse pads, and keyboard wrist pads to provide support and minimize risks related to repetitive movement and awkward posture. My very last recommendation would be to start a health and safety committee. And the health and safety committee is important because it can improve the conditions at the UNE office. The committee can provide education and training on equipment and proper workstation use. They can evaluate temperature control, workstation ergonomics. They can help employees voice their health and safety concerns. And lastly, they can this health and safety committee can provide stress management training courses through the human resource and can teach employees how to manage work-related stress, how to cope with the long periods of work over workload, and encourage employee health and safety. And this can increase job satisfaction. Now, here are some of my resources, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Thank you.